you here.
Yeah, run into you again. What's happening?
Wow. Well, you know, as the horticulture extension agent for UF IFAS Extension in St. Johns County, I just love exploring plants in their wild native habitat.
What's this plant?
Well, here we have a very common plant called wax myrtle. Myrica cerifera is its Latin name.
Gotcha.
We see this plant all over Florida, all over St. Johns County. It's especially fond of moist habitats.
Yeah, I've seen it a lot along the creek beds and the ponds of the area.
Yes, and it's also salt tolerant, so you'll see it in coastal areas as well.
I'm glad we found it.
Me too. You know what I love most about this plant though?
What's that?
It has so many uses for both wildlife and humans.
In what way?
Well, wildlife, they rely on the birds and they rely on the berries in the wintertime.
Yeah, the birds love these berries. You can
do.
see them filled in certain time of year.
Absolutely. They are full of the fats and essential nutrients to get them by in the wintertime. What's that bird that especially relies on it in the winter?
There's cedar waxwings I've seen on here, and then warblers, right?
Yes, you are correct.
But there's a bunch of birds that rely on this.
Waterfowl as well.
Okay, that's a really strange bird to eat these berries, but okay, that's interesting.
I've seen them on it a few times.
That's
in the
awesome.
wetland in my backyard.
Interesting. Well, I know certain times of year up the stems where you're holding will be like thousands and thousands of these little berries.
Yes, speaking of the berries, those beautiful blue berries.
Yep.
Did you know that another name for this is bayberry?
Bayberries, like the bay candle?
Exactly.
That's pretty cool.
It really is. So those blue berries, they would boil, or you can boil, and the wax will separate, and you can use that to make a bayberry candle.
It has like a purplish tone, I noticed.
Yes, it actually, when you burn the candle, it has a bluish hue to it.
Oh wow. Does it have a smell to it?
Good question. So these leaves are full of volatile oils. So if you are unsure when you are hiking if this is a wax myrtle or not, one sure telltale sign is if you take a leaf and just crush it up and smell it. It smells very lovely and very strong, like the bay candle.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Some people say that the natives used to use this for bug repellent in a certain way. That smell like wards off certain bugs.
Well, I could see that because it does have a very strong but pleasant smell to it.
Yeah.
Now, if you're hiking along and you're not sure if this is the plant, there are some key factors to look at for identification.
Yeah, show us that.
Okay, so once again, we have an alternately placed leaf arrangement. So alternate, the leaves are opposite or alternate each other on the stem.
Gotcha.
Now, wax myrtle it's an interesting plant to identify. You see these younger leaves, well, this new leaf growth right now, it has a slightly a lime green, almost grayish hue to it. And the rest of the plant's a bit of a darker green. Also, the leaf edges.
I was about to say the shapes of them are totally different.
They do, they vary. So this one looks like it's almost completely entire or smooth on the edges. But as you get to the older leaves, you'll find they have some serrations on the edge. Let's see if we can find...
Like little spikes.
Yes, they have some spikes near the tops of the edges. Let's see if we can find some.
This one has a little bit. This one has a little bit, but not real clear.
Yeah, well, the interesting thing about this
plant... You can see them on this one. There's a little bit on this one.
Yeah, so they have
right
a variety in their leaf.
That's how I've usually recognized it, is it has that, it's not quite serrated like scissor cuts, but there's some spikes on there a little bit here and there.
Yes, that's a good way to look at it.